Busch Gardens Tampa finally gave us the details on their 10th roller coaster. This brand new ride is going to be opening up in the center of the park in the Pantopia area, and I cannot be more excited about it because Busch Gardens Tampa, they're not building a GIGA coaster, but that's okay. I'm going to explain that here in a minute. However, they are going to be building a brand new B&M inverted family coaster. While we don't have a ton of concept renderings for this is going to be known as Phoenix Rising, and it's going to feature speeds of around 44 miles an hour, 2 across seating, and a height requirement of only 42 inches. That right there is the most important piece of that, because this new coaster is going to be very popular among families, and that's going to draw in more people to the park, especially after the park opened Iron Gwazi and then Serengeti Flyer. My name is Brandon, and welcome to my channel, Keep Riding Coasters, formerly Theme Park Predictions. And Phoenix Rising is going to be a very unique coaster because it's going to feature onboard audio. That's something that we don't see very often, and I love it with like the Incredible Hulk as well as Big Bear Mountain at Dollywood. So I'm very excited to see what exactly Busch Gardens Tampa is going to be doing with this and how it's going to play throughout the ride, as well as, well, I'm sure there's going to be other theming elements throughout the course of the layout, which is going to be really unique and really fun. From the park's press release, they state, this suspended coaster will enable ride cars and riders to swing side to side as the train races along the track high above the Serengeti plain. Phoenix Rising will be the first coaster at the park to feature onboard audio. Manufactured by B&M, Phoenix Rising is a family-friendly suspended coaster traveling at speeds up to 44 miles an hour throughout the 1,831-foot-long track. Phoenix Rising makes Busch Gardens Tampa the first park since Islands of Adventure to feature 2 B&M inverted coasters in the same park. So now that we have SeaWorld Orlando opening Penguin Trek, a brand new family B&M sit-down multi-launch coaster, and then Phoenix Rising, a brand new B&M inverted family coaster at Busch Gardens Tampa, it's safe to say that the SeaWorld Parks and Entertainment are definitely on a family trend as of late regarding the coaster installations for at least 2024. And I personally think that is a great thing for both of these parks, because when you look at both of their lineups, each park could definitely benefit from yet another family coaster, especially SeaWorld Orlando, because all you had basically was Journey to Atlantis and then the kid coaster over in the Sesame area. At the time of this video, we do not know how large Phoenix Rising is going to be as far as layout wise, like how much room it's going to take up. But from what we know now, here's the area that I'm thinking that this ride is going to fit in, and it's really going to do wonders in this central area of the park. And really, I think the best news of all is Falcon's Fury is at this point still going to be around at the park, because they're not mentioning that the ride's going to get removed. So that's great. But overall, I'm really impressed with this. I cannot wait to bring my son down here to ride it, and he loves Dragonflyer at Dollywood, and so do I. So if Phoenix Rising is anything like Dragonflyer at Dollywood, then you and myself and everyone else is in for a real treat, because it's going to be a fantastic ride. And in regards to the GIGA rumors, I know a lot of us wanted a major coaster coming in 2024 and not this. But I really feel like Busch Gardens Tampa and SeaWorld Orlando are really prepping the way for a huge year when Epic Universe opens up in 2025. So it's very smart if they want to shed out the money for a GIGA or their next major coaster. Doing it the same year that Epic opens is very smart, because it's going to draw some people away to go ride the new coaster at Busch Gardens or potentially SeaWorld Orlando. So what are your thoughts on Phoenix Rising at Busch Gardens Tampa? And real quick before I go, I just want to say I'm a little bit surprised that they did not go with like a B&M mini wing coaster, something different that the park does not already offer, since you obviously have Montu just located a short walk away, and having a wing coaster would be really good for the park, because they can market it as Florida's only wing coaster, even though it's family friendly. But here's the thing, We already know that Legoland, I believe over in Germany, built the B&M wing coaster for their park. This really kind of paves the way for Legoland Florida to open up Florida's first B&M wing coaster. Just saying, the park already removed their Vekoma family suspended coaster this past year, so they have some room to work with. So if I was Legoland Florida, that is my direction right there. I would get that ride built as fast as possible. So with all that being said, please let me know your thoughts about Phoenix Rising, and thank you all so much for watching. Remember to smile today, think positive, and keep riding coasters.